Hi everyone, Norah here. I'm just going to explain a little bit to you about Norah Soma Reading, what happens when you come in. So what you would do is you would come into the clinic, or we would do it on Zoom, and you would look at all the bottles. So I've just brought one bottle over to show you, which is here. Okay, so these are the bottles up here. And you would pick 4 bottles. Sometimes people will pick 5, depending on which bottle you chose. But mainly it would be 4 bottles. So each bottle is a significant thing going on in your life, or that has gone on, or that's caused you to be on the path you're on. I'm not going to tell you too much more than that. But each bottle has an awful lot of depth. So there's 2 layers to each bottle, and one layer means one thing and the other layer means something else. So really that's 8 layers between the 4 bottles. Okay, so we discuss your soul's path, we discuss things, trials and tribulations that have been thrown into your life to knock you off balance. We talk about gifts and talents that have been given to you, directions you should be taking in life, where you've come from, where you were supposed to be in this lifetime, lots of different things. As well as that, each bottle actually, as well as having a card for it, so this is bottle number 4, it also has a tarot relevance to it. So we have an outward journey in the tarot, which is the 78 cards of the normal tarot deck, and then we have a return journey, which Norah Soma is the only reading that has that. So it's as if you've worked through the outward journeys and you're coming back on the return journeys in some of the things. So it can actually tell you when you're coming back from something, when you've processed something, when you're coming back into where you need to be. And the gifts and talents and the things that you've learned since then. They're very, very in-depth, the bottles. So if I got the bottle of, say, sunlight, it would have much more meaning than sunlight. It would be telling me about the 2 colours within the bottle, what the yellow means, what the gold means, or in any other bottles, what the violet means, and also what the violet means in correspondence to the colour underneath. So it depends on where these bottles are placed. It depends on where you are in life. The bottles will show us, and how you would work through those. So I'll just read one little card for you. This is just a little message from one card. So say we picked bottle number 102. Yeah, so this will be bottle 102. So as well as the in-depth reading from the Norah Soma, it will also tell you that you need to reevaluate your beliefs and your ideas. And you need to have a new sense of hope in the midst of all the confusions and conditionings that are going on within your life. And this bottle has a deep magenta in it, and it has a deep olive in it. So I'm just going to get the bottle 102, if we can find it. 102. Yeah, here it is. So this is the bottle 102 that I'm reading about here for you. So if you see, there's 2 colours in the bottle. So the olive. The olive is all about, to live this life, where we find a new beginning in relation to the hope within ourselves. Upon what do we build the foundations of our lives? So it's questioning ourselves how we're living. It's questioning yourselves what foundations you truly have. And are you able to live the best life from there? Or do you need to reset boundaries? Do you need to reset foundations? Are you living your true life? Are your foundations strong, or are they crumbly? So that's just one tiny line of the Norah Soma. Another message from it. Where we have built towers, structures and circumstances that bring a false sense of security, rather than we have redone the groundwork to trust in that gives us strength and grounding, to trust the spirit within, to let go of the bitterness of the past or the reactions we do to other people's actions, so that we only act in the best way possible to live for ourselves, so that our foundations will always be strong. We will be coming from a strong place when we go forward in life. When we search within, we'll find the strength within. We're not living our life based on somebody else or somebody else's actions. It's quite a powerful bottle. And that's just a tiny bit. So a Norah Soma reading would take at least an hour. It's quite in depth, so no disturbances. So we'd ask you to come on your own and be ready for the reading. And if you want, you can combine it with a healing session, a half hour, an hour of healing afterwards, or you can just stay with the Norah Soma. Okay, so I hope you understood all that. If there's any more questions you have, just give me a call or message me. So hoping to see you soon. Blessings and light.